Welcome everyone. Today we're going to make a very simple, very easy little pearl and crystal necklace. And for the tools, I have a couple of chain nose pliers, a round nose plier, a wire cutter, and this is optional. This is the tool that you use on crimp beads. Not sure what it's called, crimping tool maybe. When we cut the end of our headpin, I find it easier to tuck that end in with these, but you don't need them. You can use a chain nose. And then I have a headpin, and it doesn't need to be this long. Mine just happens to be this long. And the headpin I got from Joann's. And I have a chain that I have cut to the length of the necklace that I want. I have 2 regular jump rings and a lobster claw clasp. And I have 2 4mm crystals. Round ones will do, but these just happen to be bicone. And then I have a jump ring that does not have an opening. It's solid. It doesn't open. And the chain and these items I got all from different Etsy shops, and I'll link these items in the description box. And then I have a little glass pearl. And that I got from Dollar Tree. You get a pack of 135 of them and 4 different sizes. What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, you get 4 different sizes. You can make a lot of projects with these little glass pearls. So gather all your items and we'll get started. Okay, I'm going to begin this necklace by attaching a jump ring to one end of our chain. Sorry if you can hear the ducks. I don't know what they're complaining about. And let's go ahead and close this up. And there's an airplane flying over, of course. And now on the other end of our chain, I'm just going to slip on this jump ring that does not have an opening. I'm going to just leave that on there. And now we're going to attach our clasp to the other end of our chain. And just close that ring up. Okay, now let's just set our chain aside, and we'll get back to that in a little bit. We're going to take our head pin, put on one of our bicones or rounds, whatever you happen to have. And then our glass pearl. And then one more of the crystal. And this head pin is way too long, but that's okay. So that's what we have. Alright, now we're just going to make a loop here, a wrapped loop. Put your tool right down on top of that crystal. And where you put this head pin is going to, on your pliers, is going to depend how big your loop is. I'm not going for a super big loop, so I'm going to keep it near the end of my tool. Bend it this way. Then flip your pliers up into that bend that you just made and bring your head pin all the way around. Slip it over. And this is what we have. Now let's open this up. Open this loop up. Just twist it sideways like you would a jump ring to open it. And now we're going to slip it onto this jump ring that doesn't open. I don't know if I opened it. Yeah, I did open it enough. Okay, so now let's just close this back up again by giving it a squeeze. and that just closes it right back up. Now we're just going to make a simple wrap. Hold on to that loop that you made, and we'll go ahead and wrap this head pin around itself. And how many times you wrap it is up to you. I generally go 3 wraps if I have the space for it. If I don't, that's okay too. And it looks like we just got 3. Now let's see where we want to end it. So if our necklace is hanging like this, then we would be cutting that right there in the front. So I'm going to grab a hold of this and go ahead and continue to wrap that around a bit. Doesn't have to go too much further, but around a little bit would be better. Good enough. And you have to be super careful, but you do want to be gentle because you can break these crystals quite easily. So let's go ahead and cut off our excess head pin. Watch your eyes. There we go. And now the only thing left is to tuck in this end, and like I say, I like to use my crimping tool. I think it makes it a tad easier. It already has that little notch in there for you to put that in, to put your end in. And it's still sticking out a bit more. Let's go in with our really thin chain nose and get that down. This is an important step. You don't want it to scratch you or anyone that you give this necklace to, or anybody that's going to wear it. And just like that, we are finished. Well, I hope you enjoyed this very short, very simple tutorial, and thank you so much for watching.